Hello everybody, welcome to Wolfeei Extras, and today we're going to be looking at the MCC 35 teams. All 10 of them, actually, this time. Because yesterday, Block Wars and MCC announced the teams on the same day, and I had to choose one. And I was already talking about Block Wars the day before, so now we're doing all the MCC teams in once. I think this is the first time that I'm doing this, in a long time at least, so let's begin. First, you got the Red Reindeer. You got Michael, Velvet, Sapnap, and Jordan. I'm very much looking forward to seeing Michael and Jordan on the same team. I think that will be very fun. Again, I think the last time they teamed together was the one where Jordan swore at Phil. I could be wrong. There might have been a duo in between that time. But that one is quite fun. I like that one a lot. Very fun duo. And I think, Sapnap Velvet fits very well in this team. I think it's just a pretty well all-rounded team. And I think it'll be fun. Moving on. The orange team, you got Scar, Becky, Shane, and Owen. Incredible team. This team looks really good, very strong. Obviously, Shane and Owen would be the main duo here to be worried about. I think it's a very, very good duo. I think Becky is a third place player, especially after the last event, is very good. And Scar is always super fun to have as a teammate. I mean, as proven by plenty of previous teams. And I think Scar is also a very good fourth frag to have. I think that's fantastic. And then yellow team is Eret, False, Purple, and Ryguy. Purple to Ryguy running it back from, I don't remember which event, but a relatively recent event. I don't think Purple's team with False, but False happens to be really good at dodgeball, so that's great. And I don't know if Purple's team with Eret before either, but that's also bound to be a fun team at least. So that's good. Now, I had to show those all individually because Twitter is stupid and silly. So now we can look at the actual teams in succession, the way that Twitter usually works. Mint Mistletoes, Gumi, H-Bomb, Krinios, and Martin. Very, very solid team. Pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Ryan, and Martin as a trio for MCC is kind of nuts. It's pretty good. And Gumi, I swear, is also someone who usually should be like a third frag, and Gumi is the fourth frag now, so that's pretty good too. Moving on, green team, you got Sam, Gizzy, Puns, and Joel. Yeah, this is a very good team, I'm not gonna lie. Puns and Joel running it back as a duo. I know they won a team in the past, they teamed once, and they're teaming again. Sam as a third there is very interesting. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. And then Gizzy coming back from, I think, Pride now. Gizzy doesn't play much at all. I think Gizzy usually plays once or twice a year, and I guess this is their second event now. So I'm intrigued to see how Gizzy will perform, I guess. I think it'll be interesting. Moving on.
Bingo.
Yeah, bingo. Anyways, Teal team. You got Jimmy, Cub, Jojo, and Scott. This is just a obviously very well-rounded, cool team. Jojo Scott duo happened a couple of times. Scott and Jimmy duo happens a couple of times. And I think Cub is a very welcome addition to that trio, I guess, here. I think Cub fits really well. Obviously one of the better hermits in the event in terms of skill. And I think, I think they could actually be a pretty underrated, good team. I think this team will probably be overlooked as Scott and Jojo teams usually are. So this will be a pretty good one. Next up, got the Aqua team. A really strong one at that as well. Ant Venom, Callum, Shadoon, and Ollie. Incredible team. The two, from Callum's words, the two Ace Race sweats on the same team. Wild. Shadoon, probably one of the better PvPers in the event. Shadoon is making a quick rise to be one of the better players in the event now. Starting with like bottom 10 and going all the way up to top 10, I think. Incredible. And Ollie obviously also has shown to be a pretty good performer in the past. So I think this team could be incredible. This could be a scary ass team. Let's be real, okay? There's no beating around the bush. This team is good. And Callum somehow predicts that it's 6th, which I think is insane. Moving on. The Simmers are back. Who saw that one coming? But yeah, the Simmers are back. That's cool. I think, obviously they're going to have a great chemistry type of team. They're all super good friends as far as I'm aware. And they've played plenty of MCCs together. So it'll be an interesting watch to see how they will get 10th this time. But yeah, looking forward to seeing them back. I think it's fun. And yeah, next up, probably my favorite team this event, Purple Penguins. Harvey, Pete, Sneeg, and Kara. What? This is sick. Why is this a purple team? This could have been like Cyan or something. Like, this is such a hype team. This is so cool. It's so sick. Harvey Pete duo. Obviously, it's an HBG duo, which people want to see happen, and it happened. Pete being Pete, I don't think has had the greatest season 3, but I know that he is incredible at Minecraft. He can do, super well, and I'm sure he will. Harvey, I don't think has played that much in this year in terms of MCC. I think he was in Pride maybe, and maybe another event. But I'm excited to see him back. He's been speedrunning and playing, and I think he's been playing Hoplite recently as well. So that'll be fun. Sneeg, also an incredible player to have on a team. As a third frag, to me is insane, especially when you also have Harvey and Pete. Incredible. And Kara, I would say, is one of the best team players on a team. Fantastic. Also has, obviously, a lot of MCC experience. I think it'll be... I mean, this team works so well. Like, everyone on this team are very good friends with each other, as far as I'm aware. Like, this works just so well. I'm like so gassed to see this team. It's so cool. Like, this will be my main POV probably, maybe next to Orange, but this one and Orange are definitely my favorites this event. And then finally, nope, and finally, the pink presents: Wally, Shelby, Hannah, and Dave. What? Like, huh? This is obviously an insane team. Wally being the third frag on this team is wild. Hannah and Dave, also an incredible duo. I think for PvP games, this team is nuts. And then Shelby, obviously, super fun to have on a team every single time. Shelby also, like, similar to Kara, very good team player and also very experienced. So I think this will be, obviously, a fun team. And a really scary one at the same time. I don't know how much PvP is going to be in this event, but I don't see them losing PvP games. Like, they have people who could individually compete with S tiers in terms of PvP, and they have 3 of them. So how does that... What? So yeah, that's the teams. Let me know which one you're looking forward to the most. I think this is a very interesting selection of teams. Obviously, the latter half has shown some incredibly strong teams. And yeah, I hope everyone's excited for MCC. I think it's on the 9th, right? December 9th is going to be the last MCC of 2023 and potentially the last of Season 3. I don't know. We'll see how seasons work in the future of MCC. Regardless, thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. And yeah, goodbye.